Hi, good morning folks. I'm here to do the unboxing of the Crazybaby Air wireless earbuds, and this is really a Redux because I've actually unboxed the item when it was brand new and when it arrived yesterday, and I thought I'd just do one video so that people could see the process of the unboxing, and it will end off with a little bit of a review of my first day of use. So excuse me for the background construction noise. It was a bit unexpected, but I only had this time to do the video, so hope it's still bearable. So when I first ordered this particular wireless earbuds, I was quite impressed with the specs, and I think a lot of people were. They garnered over 2.5 million on Indiegogo, and so you can see the popularity of this particular item. And the thing is, it got delayed when it came to the actual delivery. The projected delivery, I think, was January or February of this year, 2017, but then it got constantly pushed back. It became March and then April, in the middle of the year, and so I finally received this. So this video is just to let people know that, first of all, it's not really a scam in the sense that they are not going to deliver any of your items, and so you can be assured of that. And secondly, just to take you through the process and to see and to know what to expect. So your item will come kind of shipped in a white plastic like this, and so it's a little bit kind of weird. The other side will actually have the Crazybaby logo, but it's covered up by the slit, so which I can't show because it's got the details. But so I got this in the bag, and this arrived yesterday, and that's the 23rd of August in Singapore. And I've heard reports of other people getting it about 2 weeks earlier or about a month earlier, but that's pretty much about it. So when you open up the box, you get a white box which holds the earbuds, and another box which actually includes the bonus, because they said that when they reach a certain milestone, then they would actually include these, which are the air leash. It's basically like a tether that hangs around your neck if you're afraid about the earbuds being flying off when you're doing your workouts or when you're running. So that's a nice thing to have. Personally, I don't run that much, so so here's the main thing. They definitely followed a lot of Apple's design in this. Here's a little white box, and then it slides off like this, and that's actually the earbud casing. There you go. So because I've opened it before, there were some like plastic things that wrapped it and protected, but this is just like a representation. So let's put this aside for now, and we have below this we have 3 other items. We have the 3 compartments over here. Okay, so the box is empty, but at the back it will actually list down what is included within. And then what we have here is instructions, like a quick start guide, the set of sports sleeve, as well as various sizes of the silicone earphones to suit your earbuds. And then we have the silicone sports earpieces over here, which I haven't opened because I don't really use them. And then over here we have a charging cable, which unfortunately is really short, but well, it'll do. So when it comes to the instructions, I was a little bit disappointed because the only thing that was written inside here is this much and this much, which really isn't a lot. So a lot of the things that I experienced when I was using it was that I didn't know what to expect when certain lights came on, and what did certain lights mean. So that's a bit of a bummer, and but I guess you can kind of figure it out intuitively, but that's still not a very nice thing to do, I felt. So coming to the capsule in itself, it's got a nice enough feel. It's aluminum finish, so it's like your MacBook Pro in that sense, and it's a little bit bigger than I thought it might be, even though the specs are written on the website. But you know, it's a little bit too big to kind of fit inside your pocket, especially when it's shaped the way it is. So this is not really easy to carry around in your pockets, but I would say if you have a sling bag, or if you're carrying like a bag, that's fine. So to open it, basically there are two marks on over here. You twist it to the other mark. Sorry, I think my hands are a little bit wet. There you go. So you twist it to the other mark, then you kind of pull it out. So as you can see, I'm having a little bit of problem with it when I'm pulling it out, and that's really because there's no kind of finger hold to this particular item. So again, that's a little bit of a design overlook, I felt. When you know, do this and everything, there's really nothing to grip on. There is a click that kind of indicates, but it's not really on point sometimes, so it feels a bit shoddy in that sense. And the other thing is, you can actually push past the points, so I'm not very sure whether that's an error, but I've seen some other people report the same. So just so you know, so you can actually click it to close and click it to open. So even when it's open, it doesn't really, you know, it won't kind of drop out, so you don't have to worry about it if it's in the same position. I'm not too sure how that affects charging, but so once you open it up, you will get the earbuds, and it comes with little plastic pieces when it arrives. So these metal contacts will match up with this one, and you just have to pop it in and it will lock into place. So when it's charging, it will actually glow a little bit initially when you put it in, just to indicate that I guess it's connected. But when it arrived for me, I think the left side wasn't working as well as the right. I had to like jiggle it a bit before it would charge. So it will glow for a while and then it will go off, and that's indication that the items are charging. For the capsule in itself, if it's charging, then this is the charging cable port. This is the point. There's a light here that will shine yellow if it's charging and green when it's fully charged. The website says that it takes probably about 2 hours to 4 hours, and I think it's at 4 hours, but in my experience, when I first charged it yesterday, it took about 2 hours. So I'm gonna see how it goes when I use it more often and when it runs out completely. So over here, sorry, I'm getting confused. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Wet hands. So when you open it up and when you have these earbuds, you basically take them out and then you press on them until it starts to glow, and then that's when you can actually pair up to your phone. So my experience with this so far is kind of really mixed. I feel that it's really well made, and the kind of silicone sleeves that come with this fits me really well. So when I put this on my ear and listen to it, it's great. I mean, it fits really well. It is weighted very nicely, so it doesn't really feel like you have something that it's a little bit uncomfortable in your ear. So I really like that, and it's really well made, and the sound is good. It's more on the bassy end, which I think most people like, so that I think it's a plus. I tried to download the app and tweak with its EQ settings. I tried it with the iPhone settings, and I think that all these kind of worked out really well, so you can actually tweak it to what you like. So that's what I really enjoyed about the earbuds. What I didn't enjoy so much was the fact that when I launched certain apps on the iPhone, it would drop, but otherwise it doesn't really drop that often, as much as some people have reported that the right earbud tends to drop out. The other thing is, and I think this is a personal reason, when I put it in my ears, one of it kind of pops out a little bit more than the other one. So that's a bit of and kind of a visual con that I didn't really enjoy, but I think that's just my ears. Now, the real big problem about the earbuds that I felt was the button in itself. If you looked at the videos, you would see the models using them, and they would just kind of like tap to receive a call and then tap twice to ask for Siri. You know, they would tap like this to play the music or to stop the music from playing. This gives an indication that this might be a touch sensor, or that it's really tactile and really easy to use, but the truth is it's really difficult to press. Now, I'm not too sure whether the camera can catch this, but you know, when you press this thing, it does give a little bit, but it's very slight, and you won't really be able to feel it, especially when this thing is in your ear. I really found that really annoying and really difficult to use when this thing is in my ear and I have to really press it down because I'm literally pushing against my ear. So this was a little bit of a design flaw that is really terrible. I've heard some people say that hopefully it will loosen itself over time and then it would just be easy to press, but honestly it's really quite difficult to press and to get that feedback from the earbud that you have already pressed it once or you've pressed it twice. So I really kind of have to jiggle and play around with it a lot, and in the end I ended up using more of my fingernails like this to press the earbuds rather than this. So this really doesn't work because it will pop this thing out of your ear. If this is my ear canal and this is the thing that's in, then when I press it, you know, if it was designed well, then if I was press it would just work like this. But right now I really have to push really hard and it pops the thing out of my ear, and then if I'm doing this, same thing, it pops the thing out from my ear. So this is really a huge setback for me. I can't seem to forward my songs, pause them very well, so that's a bit of a bummer, and which is really a shame because this fits really well and is really comfortable in the ear, and of course I enjoy the wireless aspects. It gives me a lot of freedom and stuff, so because of that I would still use it, but I'm hoping that over time it might improve a little bit, or I might just get used to the minimal feedback and very difficult kind of response area that I'm not really sure where it is. Sometimes it feels like it's in the middle, sometimes it feels like it's off to the side. So now the other thing is I tried calling a friend, and so far they've said that my voice is really soft, and this is even when I'm in my room when it's quiet. So I'm really worried about taking calls outside in the open, so I'm gonna try and work with it a little bit more and see how it is. So that's my initial feedback of the Crazybaby Air wireless earbuds. Really like the design, and sound is really good, but there are some flaws that is to be expected. I was one of the early adopters who got it at $99. There are cheaper ones, but I feel that at the current rate of $169 or $179 USD, it's definitely not worth it. If it was 100 maybe, but this feels a little bit shoddy when it came to the user experience. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching. I hope that you guys get your orders and that everything is working fine, that you like it, because it's been a while, so I know the feeling. And yeah, have a nice day.